Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. We are RaRaResale. We are eBay resellers and we just wanted to make this YouTube channel to give people some tips and tricks that we have learned from watching other resellers but also just from our own experiences. So stick along to see the process of how we list an item on eBay.
This item was a vintage bread box that I found at the Goodwill bins. It was not a great purchase, but it was an item that I was curious about and interested in, and thought that it would be a good idea to demonstrate how the process of listing items. The first step would be to clean the item. All items that I get, whether it's a personal item or something that I find at the bins, I am very careful to clean and sanitize. Now let's get into listing. First, I need to figure out what the item is based on the name, based on a picture, and I'm going to show you a few ways that I do this. First, I examine the item to find anything identifying that I could type in the search box on eBay to find the item. And here I type in the name of the item based on some of the identifying features I've seen on the box. Once I find the item, I am carefully looking to see if there are any sold comps for the item, and I do that by filtering the list that I get by sold items. As you can see, when I filter the list, there are no sold items, so I just want to be very sure that there are actually no sold items, so I'm gonna look it up another way. Another way to find an item would be to take a picture of the item. This item has no barcode, so I cannot scan the barcode, but I can take a picture of it to see if I find similar listings. Here you see there are a few listings that come up when you take a picture of the item. Once I find a similar item, I copy and paste the title of that item, and then I search that item by the title so that I can filter by sold. You cannot filter by sold items when you take a picture, and so I need to put in a title to see if I can find a similar item. Once I search the adjusted title, I filter by sold items, and I see that there is one item that has sold, and I click on that item to set up a template for my listing. To create the template, I click the Sell One Like This button, and eBay automatically generates the template. Then I can take my own pictures. I try to take many different angles of the item to make sure that I can show the audience or the buyers, what it looks like from different angles, to be sure that when they see the pictures, they have a true representation of what the item looks like. I also make adjustments to the templated title as needed to make sure that the title is something that I'm okay with, and then I add in item details such as the item dimensions depending on the item that I'm selling. I normally use a measuring tape to be as accurate as possible, and fill in all the other information that I know is true for this specific item. When it comes to pricing, I hardly ever use the auction option, and I more often use the buy it now option, where I can list a price that I would like the buyer to pay for the item, and I often allow offers, which is something that you can select, and I have found that allowing people to make offers has resulted in increased sales. The last step is to select the shipping option. These days I've been frequently using USPS Ground Advantage. So you put in the item details such as weight and dimensions, and then you select shipping, and then you can complete your listing.
Thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope that you enjoyed the video. If you found anything helpful, you can leave us a like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below. Once again, we are RaRaResale, and we will be posting every week to do our best to help you if you're interested in becoming a reseller.